Hey guys, welcome back. Buzzkill Crimson, welcome. Quick heads up. Does anyone know what I did with the baby? I know we created one. I just don't actually remember what I did with it. In other words, where did I put my baby tube? I know we've got a tube for babies that babies go in, and I genuinely don't remember where we put it. You know what? I'm sure it'll pop up over time. Oh, there it is. I found it. Never mind. Everybody stop panicking. I found it. It's over in the baby tube room. It's over here. Got it. We don't actually, oh, there we go. We're putting the embryo in right now. Here we go. One of the guys loading it in. Good job, Martin. Welcome. There we go. Okay, so the first step in our clone army is now underway. Izumi and Igor, unbeknownst to them, are having a little child that would be used as disposable heroes when we go back to the mech hive, which, well, I'm not going to say it wrecked me like Anomaly. I'm just going to say I had to step back and figure out how to do that. And I'm pretty sure I've got a really good plan. It's going to be a longer plan. This run is going to go on much longer than I anticipated. But here we are. I've got something planned here. I'm going to tentatively get another baby tube up and running because we're going to be wanting a few of these. Okay, these are going to come in very, very handy. Young drifters seeking resources. Not my resources. No, sir, not today. What do you got? You want 19 medicine. Oh, hard pass. No, sorry. You're going to have to leave. I barely have 19 medicine. I've got to make more medicine around here. I've got things to do, and they do not involve dealing with your nonsense. Okay, other things I need to do. Everybody is still on don't wear terrible clothes. Good. We'll clear all the forced. We're going to work on clothing and armor and that kind of thing. I need way more armor. Not way more. I just need more armor, frankly. But we've got a lot of stuff going on here. We're shy on everything. I need all the things. So for right now, for todaysies, we're going to look at the baby elephant, which is adorable. Elephant calf number 2, my bald mastodon. I said mastodon, YouTube. Mastodon. And we're just going to chill for a bit. Who has muscle parasites? Jefferson and Missy. They're probably being dealt with. Yeah, this is fine. Everything is fine. I'm sure it'll take care of itself. Okay. We're going to admit to ourselves that the mech hive was not more than we can handle. It was just different than we anticipated. Now I've got a plan. It's pure genius. Hashtag geniusosity. But I'm going to need some time to implement it. What I really need is my clone army to get going. Clone army is going to do very well. How is the EMP stockpile? We've got EMP grenades. We've got an EMP launcher in there. I would love it if we came up with another EMP weapon, because somewhere we lost Curse Chugger. I don't know where it is. That thing was awesome, and we don't have it anymore. Welcome. It's just gone. So maybe somebody will come up with another one, but for right now, we're just going to deal with what we made, which is the launcher and some EMP grenades. We know, what is your problem down here? Oh, Constructoid 2 is down. Who's in charge of that these days? Grit, could you get back in charge of repairing Constructoid 2? It's not my favorite. Constructoid 1 is my favorite. But if you can get on that, that'd be great. Rhodey's going off hunting. Good stuff there. Okay. What are you making? A healing enhancer. Boy, are we going to need more of those. Who might be next in line for unexpected family? Who is female around here? Grit, you're female. Would you be interested in having a child? We're all on the side of we told you so. You decided that. Only one person told me so. And it wasn't you, to be honest, Em. Somebody said, oh, you're not ready for the mech hive. I am. The mech hive was different than I anticipated. Okay? Landing there, I'm like, okay, I've got a pretty good idea of how this is going to go. But the constant mech army that generates nonstop had to change my plans. This is not a mistake. This is just a different path of genius. Genius takes many paths, Em. Many paths. It goes in different directions all the time. Power's out. I'm going to have to address that because I've got babies in tubes. So you see my problem there. The babies need to be in the tubes, and the tubes are not functional at this time. Did I not set up some geothermal around here somewhere? I must have. There's some right there, which I haven't done anything with. Cool. Let's do that because we're about to lose the embryos. So 1 geothermal, please. Boom, right there. And I don't even care about the nice conduits. Just get the conduits all the way down here and then all the way over here. I'll put a building around it at some point. Okay. Yeah, Buzzkill, I don't know how it happened. Well, I know how it happened. The person who was holding Cursed Chugger was killed. That part I'm very, very clear on. But where it went after that is very unknown. We definitely looked for it. We weren't sleeping on this, okay? We weren't sleeping on this. We definitely looked for it, and it's just not anywhere. I mean, it wasn't anywhere that we could find anyway, which is really the core of looking for things. The hope, indeed, one might say the expectation of finding the things that you're looking for. We did not. The Cursed Chugger, our beloved EMP weapon, is gone. Any quests for people? Great question. Let's examine that, shall we? Okay, what have I got available? Nothing. Okay, what have I got in active? Ancient structures, deathly installation trove. A lot of go to a place and get some stuff. Not so much about go to a place and get some people. I mean, theoretically, I could go raiding, but that's not a guarantee. I'd rather just have the raid come to me at that point. We could think about going to one or two more of the places that get us the cores. Yeah, the Alpha Thrombo's gone. That's fine. I don't need an Alpha Thrombo. I need humans. I need people because they're the only ones who can survive in space. If I was allowed to bring out my elephant army, that might have gone a little differently up in the mech hive. You throw a few pandas at the problem, all of a sudden the mechs are backing off. Hang on, coffee. That's been my solution to everything for my entire life, and I'm not backing down from that now. Oh yeah, I still have a Megavol. I forgot about you. Okay, we need to get going on the power, because again, baby in a tube. But also, I want to keep my clone army going. So, Grit, here's the gig. I need a very, very small piece of you. This one, actually. I need that one. So if you could go donate that, and then I'll find somebody else to donate the other half. The more, well, I hesitate to use the word fluid, but the more volatile half of it. So I don't really know who. Maybe Vetroff. Vetroff, you don't have any kids, do you? Do you have children? No, you got a fiance. Yep, Todd's your fiance. We don't really know where Todd is. Do we know Todd? I'm sorry, do we know Todd? Who's Todd? I have no idea who Todd is. Okay, well, good for you. Oh, I'm sorry, Vetroff, you're female. Oh, well, you'll be donating then. Jefferson, how about you? You're also female. That's right, I don't actually... I thought it was the other way around when I started this. I don't actually have a lot of men to donate, again, the other half, the more volatile half of the baby part. Can we imprison traitors? Yeah, theoretically, absolutely. It'll annoy some people, sure. But, hey, I've annoyed virtually everyone at this point. Paul, you might donate the other half there. You like things. You've got a sister. Who is Max Power? Awesome name, by the way. But apparently that's your sister somewhere in the world. And you're friends with largely everyone else. Apparently you know someone called Mongoose. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know anyone called Mongoose, but I'd like to. I feel they'd wear an eye patch. Because... you know, your name is Mongoose. The eye patch kind of goes with the territory, right? I don't think you can call yourself Mongoose and not have an eye patch. We'll go get some ambrosia just because it's money. I can't see a reason not to do that. Ooh, and I should target all the heal root in the area. That would be a smart thing to do because we're running a little shy on the old medicine here. So, no, not yet. You know what? That's fine. There's only one of them missing there. Don't sew anything in there. Thank you. All right. Catonius, welcome, welcome, welcome. What have you missed? Absolutely nothing. We're in what I'm going to arguably call repair mode at this point. Oh, and also baby mode. So we are frantically creating a clone army. Hey, Grit, did you... okay, whatever happened to you is done. Where's the thing? There it is. I see it right there. Hey, Paul, this is not an onerous task. Could you go fertilize that, please? I have to dance around this because, you know, YouTubes and whatnot. Biostarvation. Yes, I'm not surprised. The power keeps going out. Yeah, Paul's got some hearts over that. That's cool. We've got another embryo. Clone army. Can we get the power up, please? Thank you. Like, I really need this power sort of now. Can we put some people more on construction? Paul's number 1. Rhodey, you're quite good at it. Why don't you also go briefly to number 1? And Igor, you're fantastic. Everybody who's decent at it, go into like number 1 construction, because I am losing power. And that means losing babies rapidly. You don't need a lot of men to create kids. No, that's very true. Numerically, it works out much better. So I have an abundance of females and precious few males, but that's fine. That's biology. You're right. I don't need numerically a large quantity of males. Really, 1 would do the trick. Although I encourage biodiversity until I slaughter it. But we should have genetic diversity is probably a good thing. Hang on, coffee. Is Space Mech Wars for children? It will be. It will be. So let's rehash the plan. I need 3 teams. Team A is going to be 1 or 2 of the smartest people that we have. Their sole function on the mech hive is to open doors. Team 2 is a rolling combat team. A good combat team, if I can help it, who are prepared to jump in any situation, anywhere they are needed. Team 3 is what we're calling the disposable heroes, because I can't summon them from the Royals, but I can make my own. They will be effectively a clone army, and their sole job is to bum rush the mech hive and take out the mech generators, so there's less mechs on the field. They will die doing that. They are not only disposable, they are expected to die. Expected to die. But in doing so, I'm hoping they're going to take out some of those mech harvesters. Because at that point, the mechs will be finite. I can deal with them as I need to, episodically, if you will. I can deal with them episodically. But until that happens, the mechs are infinite, which is the problem that we had. They just kept coming. I need to make the mechs finite. That's my thing. So that's why I'm creating a clone army of random genetic mutations to effectively be toss themselves at the mech generators until they're gone. It's a risk I'm willing to take. That's exactly right, Buzzkill. I'm willing to risk their lives for my win category here. We're still not down with this thing. Have we not put a thing in here? I feel we haven't put a thing in here, people. Let's make sure there's a thing in here. Yeah, put a thing in there. Thank you. Okay, I did see we're getting some mining going on, which is good. We're kind of shy of materials. I used a lot of them up. And Barky the Sea Lion is moving stuff around, which is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's get some things taken out here. We don't need all these animals. That's very silly. Just take out that quantity of them. Don't bother the badger. Take out the turkey, though. We do need to restockpile food, and we've got plenty for right now. Won't bombs almost make them finite? Yes. Yes, hang on, there's a Desperado encampment. I'm going to come back to that question. Apparently, Yiddikin based in a nearby camp. Destroy the camp. Guarded by 4 Yiddikin. And we'll get, like, a ton of goodwill from that. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Hang on, Grit's starting fires. Okay, Desperado, I'm going to have to come back to you. There's fires. Yeah, Grit has started fires. And she's starting fires with a minigun. And Izumi is just running around putting them out. Okay, this seems to be solving itself right now. I don't feel I need to chip in with this. Everything seems to be going broadly fine. Boy, I wish I had those Agrahans that I destroyed. Should have just shut them off. You could have used them again. Here we are. Here we are. See, here's the thing, Em. They're tentative warm bodies. Maybe I could capture one. Maybe not. And we'd have to walk. I'm not taking the ship up now. We just got here. We'd have to walk. Igor's fleeing fire. He often does that. So we'd have to walk over there and then walk back. I mean, I could take the elephants. That would be handy. But it's a very speculative raid for maybe getting some prisoners. If that's the route we go, which it ideally will be, I'd rather wait for the raids to come to us. I'm going to be lazy about it. You come to me and raid me, and then we'll see if we capture any of you. The capturing part, I mean, we're pretty good at the killing. So, you know, we often kill people. We're like, yeah, we want to take you alive. And they're like, oh, you're dead. That didn't work out. Igor's probably not fleeing fire anymore. That's okay, thank you. And everyone's back to normal. So Grit's back to normal. Hydroponics is getting done. That's cool. If we could just get this geothermal up and running, that will make me feel a lot better about things. Do I have 8 components? Barely. Barely. Wow, we are really low on materials. We've earmarked a bunch of component things to be mined out. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them over here, but dang, I used up a lot of materials raiding that mech hive. Okay, we'll figure it out. That's where the genius comes in, you know? Hashtag geniusosity. Here we go. There we go. There's components coming out right there. Izumi's already on it. Look at this kid. Why are you still wearing that? Why are you... Oh, you're wearing a recon helmet now. Oh, okay, I thought you still had the space helmet on. Yeah, I gotta get some more armor, because Rhodey needs a hat. Grit needs a hat. I gotta figure out the mech things in space. Biostarvation, not surprised. Not surprised. My 2 babies are not doing well. I mean, I've thrown them in tubes. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't done the other tube baby. My goodness, I'm slacking here. So, insert a person. No. Insert an embryo, sorry. Yeah, Grit and Paul. Much a surprise to anyone else. You guys are parents now, or you will be in the fullness of time. It's largely just a collection of cells at this point. But somebody will get on that. We're definitely going to get you guys a baby. Its life expectancy will be basically, once it gets out of the pod, 4 to 5 minutes. But, I mean, I'm just saying, Paul, Grit, don't get attached, is what I'm saying. Don't get attached. Don't be like, oh, we love our child, because that child's going to bum rush a mech hive, and probably with a bomb in its hands. So getting back to M's explosives idea, sure. We could definitely get some regular old grenades, along with our EMP grenades over here. Absolutely. Explosives are a great thing. We love explosives. We researched... Where was that rocket swarm launcher thing? This thing. What does this do? Rocket swarm launchers. Single burst turrets. Devastate a wide area. Okay, so it's a turret. I'd have to put it on the ship. And it's one shot. I wonder what does it take to refuel this? Once fired, it must cool off for hours and be reloaded. I wonder what we reload it with. Hopefully not all of that. Holy moly, that's a lot of materials. That's a lot of materials for that. It sounds awesome. It's just that's so much materials. How are we doing down here? Okay, things are vaguely happening. Somebody will be down here within the fullness of time to deal with things. We're taking up a lot of time mining, but we are getting components. Hey, Izumi, you're doing great work, kid. Could you just go haul those components for me? Thank you so much, kid. I love everything you're doing. Oh, by the way, congratulations on your extremely brief pregnancy. You technically weren't even pregnant. It happened in a hallway. But, congratulations on motherhood, I guess. I don't really know what kind of card you send for this. We extracted your genetic material and combined it with your husband's genetic material, which is the essence of biology. We just did it in a hallway. And then we dumped it on the floor, and eventually we put it in a tube. We're cold, heartless creatures, really. Who might want to be baby number 3? Because this is going great. This is going great. Okay? These kids are... Look at this. 6.2 days, I got a brand new kid. I don't know why everyone doesn't do this. This seems like a far more sensible way to deal with parenting. Stick them in a tube. What kind of stone blocks do I have right now? Marble. Okay, let's do a... marble wall around this, and Paul's in doing a thing. We love everything you're doing, Paul. You're a very valuable member of the community. Let's get this walled off and then put in a marble door, because you know the raiders go right for the power. Right for the power. It's a postcard. Yeah, you're not going to put a lot of thought into that. So, your genetic material was harvested. Oh, the relations with the G League are getting better. After I stopped draining blood from one of their members, they're actually starting to like us again. That's fun. That's nice. I'm not ruling out doing it again. You know what I don't have, actually, is a prison. I'm thinking, like, well, I gotta get some prisoners. I don't actually have a prison for them, so why don't we get the prison back in play? We'll put one there and one there. And how are we doing on, like, chem fuel? I've got a lot of trees cut down. I don't really have a lot of extra chem fuel. Let's start to work on that concept maybe a little bit here. So how about we just did a regular building? Doesn't need to be particularly fancy here. Do that. In fact, make it a little bit bigger. Maybe people are screaming for age reversal. I may as well see if I can get a few of those done. Although that is a lot of components. And then put in just a regular door. We'll be fine. And then do the thing where we make the chem fuel. Biofuel refinery. I know it's outside. We'll deal. We'll deal with it. How are we doing here? 47. Okay, this should be up and running soon. That should solve a lot of my power issues initially. Wouldn't mind getting another geothermal going at some point. Is it time for baby tube number 3? Number 3. I believe it is. Yep, clone army. Okay? And I will not apologize for this. Clone army. Right in there. Okay? Who wants to donate today? Maybe Vetroff. And then, Rhodey. Maybe you'll want to be the dad for this one. That seems like that might be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be fun if you were a dad. Everybody's going to be a dad around here. Okay, this is up and running. Good. Are we plus on power now? Please say yes. No, not really. Nope. Okay, we need more geothermal. The next time you attack, you can call on a royal favor, troops, or a bombardment. No, you can't, Stephen. We checked that. It specifically says cannot be summoned in space, unfortunately. I would love to. I would pop all of them. Bombardment, all the troopers, the cataphracts, all of them. But no, it actually, we looked at that. It was the first thing I looked at. Are you kidding me? The royals don't do space, as Emma's saying. It's just like cannot summon in space. So sadly, no. Believe me, no one would want that more than me. And I would assume that would also apply to just generic military aid. So, because we're allies with them. So we're just like, hey, just send us some military. Not the specific royal favors, just, send us a bunch of troops. I'm going to assume it applies to that as well. You're a father or a father, everyone is a father. Everyone is a father around here. And everyone eventually will be a mother. Not in the strict biological pregnancy thing, more in the I donated some genetic material and then handed it off to a guy in the hallway. That kind of parenting. Okay. I need more power. Let's look at another geothermal. There's got to be something around here, right? There's got to be one more hole in the ground I can tap into. There's one up there. Is there anything maybe a little bit closer that I could work on? It is a shame, Stephen. That would be a really, really helpful way of dealing with that. But no, the royals don't do space. They're simply not interested in it. Is this rich soil down here? It is. Why don't I put down some heal root in here? Just do a little thing of heal root to keep our medicine coming. So there we go. Oh, right. I lost all my good plant people. I'll put it down anyway. Maybe somebody will figure it out over time. Maybe somebody will gain enough skill. That might be the only... Oh, here, there's a geothermal right here. Right next door. Perfect. Nice and easy. This is sucking up so many components that I do not have right now. I should think about making more stuff to sell, because that's going to come up. I'm going to be relying on traders largely. I don't really... Do I have any artsy folk left? Kind of. A little bit. We can make some... art things. Make a few art things, like artsy things. Things that are art. And then, what was I just thinking of? Oh, did I designate any of these to be psychoid? I hope so. The potatoes and rice and corn. Nope, not even a little bit. How about we took... Is there any closer rich soil that I could take advantage of? Yes, some right down here. Let's get some psychoid going. Hopefully we have enough time to grow it. Put that in there, because I have people who are genetically inclined towards this, and it's also money. So pop that in there. Wow, I don't even have a skill of 6. Oh. Maybe I recreate the Agrahans. I could. At least one would be a help. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to recreate a couple of Agrahans. I should have just shut them down, but I was pretty confident I would win. So, didn't need to. I was incorrect on the winning part, because I hadn't figured out my genius yet. Oh, the tube is up. Vetroff, I need a little tiny bit of you. Almost microscopic, I believe. So go ahead and, yeah, I need a thing. So get me one of those, please. We do need food, you're right. Food's coming in, and we've got meat coming in, too. We've certainly killed many of the animals in the area. We'll just take out this herd of horses here. No reason to have them. We're not riding anything. We're not riding anything anywhere. Just take out the horses. That's totally fine. And when the other geothermal is up, I can turn the rest of the turrets back on for protection purposes. Oh, there's a lot of explodey things over there, aren't there? Okay, next agenda is what? We're getting some components coming back in, and we're getting some heal root coming in. All of that's wicked good. But dang, I'm just kind of tapped out here on stuff. I need way more stuff. Get that heal root. I need that thing. All right. Is there anyone, now that we're, not under attack all the time, is there anyone I can call for a trading mission? Who loves us now? Technically, we're still allied with the Broken Empire. I could... Are we... Is it worth calling them? Probably not. We're going to be moving a couple of times anyway. Remind me, because I know it's at least a couple of hops away, where the mech hive actually is, because it ain't where it used to be. There it is. Is that it over there? Yeah, that's the mech hive. Okay. So we've got definitely several hops. Several. Because that's got to be 4, maybe 5 jumps to get over in there. So we're shooting for what exactly? The Big Giraffe Wasteland. Awesome. Love that name. I love everything we're doing with that. The Big Giraffe Wasteland is perfect. Betroff, did we get a thing out of you? Are you waiting to be served? Oh yeah, you're waiting to be served. Somebody will be with you in a timely manner, I assure you. It's not going to take long, I don't think. It's just like a tiny little thing I got to grab out of you. And then, are Igor and Paul my only males? No, Rhodey is a male. Okay, I have a... You know what? I actually have a better mix than I thought. I've got 3 males here. That's not too bad. It's certainly enough for genetic diversity. Rhodey, I think you're going in on this one. And then we'll start to mix it up after that if I need more tube babies, which I probably will. I'm certain I will. By the way, this can, for right nowsies, be for prisoners. Thank you. And the panda can live in there. All of this is just totally fine. Totally fine. Who thinks they need age reversal? Paul. Paul, could you not be barking down my snorkel about the age reversal? It's just... It's no good, kid. It's no good. I could turn a couple of these into psychoid as well. It's not a terrible idea. Ooh, are we power positive? No, not at all. Why bother putting the yellow there, game? We're not power positive at all. This will get done, and then that should be really good. Okay, let me look at other things I could be potentially mining. It's not... As Buzzkill said, it's not a map of, like, complete abundance. How about Ancient Evil? You got one of them kicking around? You usually do. Any Ancient Evil? Was that money? Oh, there's money down there. Yeah, go get that. Yeah, see, I spent a lot of my money when we were getting ready to leave. I was pretty free and easy on the spending when we were getting ready to get out of here. Is that uranium? Yeah, I'll get that too. Uranium's good to sell. I don't actually need that much of it. Okay, nothing in here. Is there really no Ancient Evil? Maybe it's up in here. That might be likely. Wow, lots of components. Could we go get them, please? Where is everyone supposed to be? P.S. Get the lifters outside. Okay, constructoids can be in the home zone, and then the sweeper can be and stick close to the ship. It is no Betty's Hellscape. You're not wrong. Yeah, Betty's Hellscape was much more promising than this. Badger, welcome, welcome, welcome. Badger, what we've made here is a very smart, genius, some might say, hashtag geniusosity, and tactical retreat. Missy's going around insulting people, except not. Oh, because Izumi beat her up. Fair. Totally fair. I see what you're doing with that, Izumi. I would too. Just take the kid down. Let's make a whole bunch of chem fuel, please. Thank you. So yeah, Missy just got knocked out. Missy came up to insult Izumi, and Izumi's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Can we not get the bit out of Vetroff? Dr. Paul, where are you these days? You're having a snack. Could we get the thing out of Vetroff, please? It's a tiny thing. It shouldn't take long. Just grab that. I've got work to do here, sir. I have work to do. Thank you. Okay, Rhodey, wake up. This will not be a bad thing, I assure you. No, never mind. The bot grabbed it. Yeah, wake up and then go meet that ovum. There's a lot of air quotes going around there. Just go encounter the ovum. Thank you. And then we're going to pop that one in here. So that would be Vetrov and Rhodey. Good deal. The clone army continues. The clone army grows. I'm doing wonderful things here. This is a very sensible, normal, and morally just thing to be doing. Oh, we're just speeding the embryos raw meat. Oh, that's extraordinary. Just raw meat pumped in there. Fantastic. More food. Just take out everything on the map. It's all fine. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with the repercussions of this later. Oh, and that turkey. We'll conquer this later, but for right now, just take everything out. Everything out. Yeah, really, Badger's got it right. It's not a retreat, because we're going back. This is more of a synergy thing. This is what we're doing is we're putting a pin in it, and then we're gonna circle back to it. All right. What we said to the mechs is, first of all, ow. Second of all, can we have our dead? And then after that, we said, you know what we're gonna do here, mechs, is we're gonna put a pin on this, and then we're gonna circle back to it. Circle back to it. All right. This is synergy. Distress signal. Hard no. Hard no. No. Just never. Never. That's just a giant flesh mass that I don't want to deal with, and the rewards aren't even that good. Not on a good day would I bother doing that one. Okay, where are we at with the second geothermal? Things are happening. Okay, cool. Excellent. And we've got power enough. Are we power positive right now? Yeah, actually we're doing fine. So why don't we get these turrets turned back on in case we get attacked. And also that one. You know, what with the attacking thing. Major break risk, Jefferson. What's your problem? What can I do for you here? Non-Hemo Novik style surroundings. You're right. Because I have no idea what that means. Apparently Thule was your rival. You're actually happy she's dead. That's cold, man. Oh, yes, you're my uber vegan, aren't you? Yeah, we're going to be killing a lot of innocent animals. If it helps, Jefferson, in my philosophy, nothing is truly innocent. I'm sure that deer did something. We may not know what. It may never reveal that. But I bet you that deer did something. Nobody is truly innocent, Jefferson. Not even you. All right, so when I'm out putting the barrel of a rifle to a poor rabbit's head, remember, that rabbit did something wrong. Something. Okay? Nothing is innocent, Jefferson. Accept it. All right, it's a hard truth. Life is pain. Okay? Don't sweat it. We killed another one, by the way, Jefferson, just to add to your grief. We've killed another one. Next. Geothermal should basically be done. Cool. Let's put up some walls around it, because. So give me marble walls again. And do that, and a lot of this. Okay. And give me that. Where's marble? Marble, 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 marble. Boom. Okay. Next plan of attack. What are we... I don't really want to leave, but if I did, are we near anything interesting? Where are we? We're way up here. Okay. Like who are these guys? Who are you? What's your problem? You are... Oh, that's the distress signal. Oh, God, no. We're not going anywhere near that. No, not even a little bit. If we can only survive till the next Manly Festival. Thankfully, despite all of this, Buzzkill, the Manly Festivals will continue. They will happen. Oh, and the new ovum is in there. It's like the Three Stooges here. How long till you're technically born? 3.5 days. Oh, good. And then we've got, what, 6 days and then 8.4 days. So give me about a half a game month, and I've got my clone army going well. I'm going to keep them in there. I'm just going to keep them in there till they're 18. Or 13, whatever the technical adult age is in RimWorld. They're not going to gain a lot of skill. That's fine. I don't actually need them to gain a lot of skill. I just need to put a rifle in their hands and point them in the right direction. And possibly strap some explosives to them. Ooh. You know what would go well with them? Those, like, turret belts. What are those called? You get like a belt, and then it just dispatches a turret. That'd be super handy for those guys. They'd love something like that. Advanced fabrication, pulse charged. Show me words that start with turret. How about that? T-U-R-R. It's not mini turret. Nope, that's not what I'm thinking of. Turret pack. That's it. That's the one. Turret pack. Okay. A wearable pack that allows you to deploy a battery-powered turret. Cool. What does it take? Wow, it's not even that much. 70 steel and 2 components? Okay, so it can... Yeah, like any turret, it's going to do friendly fire, and the battery lasts for hours. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, they're getting a bunch of those. My C team down here, currently growing in the tubes. I'm kind of thinking about tube baby number 4. I mean, it's going so well. It's going so well. So turret packs for them. I'm going to have to remember that. They can just charge in, deploy the turret packs, lob grenades. My concern is that I feel I need a lot of these guys. Because they're all going to die. 3 will not be enough. Definitely. I need more tube babies. Maybe I just recycle. So when these 2 babies are done, I start a new batch. And then while those 2 babies are growing, these ones could maybe learn something about how to shoot things. Why is my mech not cleaning the hospital? So, Clean Sweeper. Yeah, that is within your jurisdiction there. If you want to get on that, that'd be great. I want to maybe clean up the hospital a little bit. That's okay. You know what? When one of the tube babies is born, I'll have them do it. How are we doing over here? Okay, this is done. Great. So I should be plenty of power right now. Power should not be a problem anymore. We are, yeah, we got a good excess going on. Yeah, I think that's my plan. Do 3 at a time. Because you can't have too many tube babies. I mean, at one time. Otherwise, you get overwhelmed. You're constantly putting food in the tube for the tube babies. So maybe 3 at a time, pop them out. It's going to take us... This is going to be... Just so we're clear, I know Anomaly took us almost a year. This is probably going to take longer. The amount of time I feel I need... Because we're going to have to hop and hop and hop and hop all the way down to the giraffe place. The big giraffe wasteland. We're going to have to get down there eventually. And we're making a lot of tube babies on the way. Maybe that's kind of the game plan. Everywhere we hop, we make a new batch. And I'll throw them in a dormitory or something. I think, I don't even think I'm going to bother naming them. I think it might just be Baby 1, Baby 2, Baby 3. And then I won't care very much when they're completely exterminated after deploying their turrets. Oh, the turret packs. That's a great idea. I'm full of good ideas. It's the genius, you see. I was going to say what I will need is baby clothes. No, I won't. Because I'm going to keep them in there until they're 13. At which point they are technically adults. Alright, the Roomba's moving around, but not really where I want it to. More animals are being killed. That is good. That part I very much approve of. And plenty more to go. We got a lot of creatures to exterminate here. Jefferson will flip out. Jefferson, have we put a joy wire in you? Oh goodness, you don't have a joy wire. Oh, that's your problem right there. I haven't hardwired you to be happy. Oh, I can take care of that. No problem. Oh, this is going to cheer you up no end. Yeah, make the man a joy wire. Drill arm, pain, mine screw, joy wire, please. Oh, that's your problem right there. You're not even going to care about those animals when I'm done with you. And you're like, animals? Whatever. I'm so happy. I'm very, very happy. I'm moving slightly slower than I used to, but I'm very, very happy. I would trade that. If you came out tomorrow, you're like, joy wires actually exist. The downside is you're going to move slightly slower than you do right now. Like, sign me up. Sign me up. Will they be part vampire when born? I think... Okay, so when we did the Sanguiphage run, I got bored and I just made the baby a vampire. So one of my Sanguiphages bit the baby and turned it into a vampire. I believe, I was told in comments they would become a vampire at 13 if they were born to a Sanguiphage. But I'm not going to wait that long. I got things to do around here. So, but I can always make them a vampire. Igor, you're good to bite people right now, right? Yeah, you're fine to bite people. You haven't bitten anyone in ages. I've got zombies. Zombies are here. Okay, how many zombies? 2 at this point in time. 2, okay. Any others on the map? Not seeing any. Okay. I don't think there's even any reason for us to go over there. I don't think we have anything targeted over there. So I'm just going to kind of keep half an eye on them, but broadly ignore them. Unless they start wandering a little bit closer. Is everything sown here? Yeah, we're still working on some corn. Get some corn going. That'd be good. Everybody likes a good bit of corn. Like, hey, you want some corn? Like, yeah. Yeah, I could get down with that. And then I'd be like the band or the food, and they'd be like the food. I'm like, yeah, that's cool too. That's fine. All right. I'm going to leave them over there. I think this is kind of somebody else's problem, or indeed a nobody's problem. All right, feeding the 2 babies, going well, 2.5 days there. I think they're going to be numbered. Number 1, number 2, number 3. But the joy wire is going to just do everything here. Trap corridors surrounding the ship. Interesting idea. It's not a bad idea. I don't really have... I would have to get another core. I'd have to extend the limit of the ship, because I've only got 27 more tiles I can put in right now. That ain't a trap corridor. What I would be seeing there, with what we saw last week, I wouldn't even have time to fix it. So the first wave would come in, and we saw last week, like the next wave was immediate, almost immediate. And just like constant mechs. So I don't think we'd have time to repair them. I think the better solution was just way more turrets, because those are just 1 tile apiece. So if I can get 27 more turrets on this thing, huzzah! And just have that face, now that we know what's going to happen, have that face where the mechs are going to come out in their little waves. Again, my overall plan is to deal with the gestators, the mech creators, and make the mechs not infinite, but finite. When they're finite, I'm all over that like a cheap suit. All right, I got that all day. Infinite is a little... The infinite is why we're building a clone army. I just need anything to throw at them. Anything at all. I'm vaguely thinking about creating combat mechs. I could summon the Diabolus threat and get into higher grade mechs. But those, I mean, are those any better or worse than just having a bunch of tube babies to throw at the problem? I'm guessing probably not. I mean, the mechs will go down just as easily as anything else will. The mechs aren't inherently, like, more hardcore. Unless I got into the really, really high ones. Do we have access to that big mammoth turret the Mech World has? No. I have other turrets. But we actually put one in last week. We had the big turret. Oh, hang on. There's cargo pods. Where are they? And what's in them? What do we got down here? Oh, wow. Panels. That's ironic or coincidental. One of the two. I'm not really sure. Rhodey, does anyone want to get this horse? Like, there's just a dead horse here. Anyone want to pick that up? No? Nobody wants to get the dead horse? We're just leaving that. Okay, it's just that's food, guys. And it's outside spoiling. Maybe the panda's going to get it. Can we get Barky the sea lion over here? Barky's great at moving things. So we had more turrets. And that is something, too. When we land, I can just install more turrets on the ground. I don't need the tiles for that. So that part's going to work out great. But it was just exotic goods. I love them. Trade ship. Okay, that doesn't require anyone particularly interesting. So Vetroff, go deal with that. Long answer, yes. Which was actually a very short answer if you think about it. Okay, Shambler dropped a shard. Cool, that's fine. All right, we have accumulated far more components than I thought, but I am very, very willing to buy some more. What can I sell in return is the thing. Ugh, not a lot. Not a lot. Okay, barrels, no. Bunch of books. I don't really want to do that. Prefer not to have those. I have a quantity of gold. Ooh, they'll take the 4 mastodon tusks. There's some money right there. After all the dead mastodons. They've got a vac skin gland. I wonder if I gave that to Grit. If she could continue to wear her little mech hat. Can she go outside? It does prevent vacuum burns, but restricts movement. Regulates blood oxygen levels. Longer survival in the vacuum of space. I feel Grit could go out with one of these without a hat. Okay, I'm going to think about buying that. I don't know really how I'm going to afford it right now. How many statues do I have kicking around? I got one there, and then, oh, we're making things out of steel. Guys, we can't make things out of steel. I need the steel, and steel's ugly. That gets me 1347. That buys me the back skin gland. And then, what have you got? Cataphract armor. Oh, no, I'd have to rebuild all of the research area and all of that. Give me definitely your advanced components and then all of your regular components. This is 3,000 that I'm selling right now. And somewhere I've got money that is not within range of a beacon, because those are two different numbers. Yeah, I'm buying this. I'm buying this. And then I'm going to give Grit that vac skin gland. I think that's a solid move. Can we find that shard somewhere? We can if you search for it, Dave. There's like a search feature here. So just put in shard, and it'll probably pop right up. Yeah, it's right over here, Dave. There it is. So we'll go ahead and have that. Thank you. We'll just leave the dead zombie. That's okay. So I've dealt with you and you. That's all good. So Grit, come back and talk to me here. First off, let's actually start making some more mechs, seeing as I just bought a bunch of components anyway. So is that biotech or ideology? Biotech, right? Biotech? Yeah, mech gestator. Give me one of those in there. I think I've already got some cores kicking around somewhere. Okay. Now what? Well, actually, that was really good. I've got a bunch of components and the vac skin gland. Let's get, actually, I was going to say, get Grit in bed and get the vac skin gland in. Do you have anything else? You've got the mech link. Oh, you have a tough skin gland. Ooh, I bet that's going to take the place when we put that in. Can I remove that? Am I allowed to remove tough skin gland? Yeah, remove that. Just get that out of here. I'm going to replace that with something else so you can survive in space without a hat. That was such an exciting sentence. Is anyone else just delighted with what I just said? I am. How are my tube babies? 1.6 days till the first one. I love everything I'm doing. I'm a smart person. Hang on, coffee. There we go. Why do you not have power? That's weird. You want to reconnect yourself? What's going on here? You totally are within range of that power. Yeah, you're fine. Everything else has power? Oh, I see the problem. It's because... Is this not connected? Is that the issue here? I'll just put a thing in there. That'll probably tie up. Yeah, you're not connected into the broad grid. I see the issue there. So this is not generating enough power. Got it. Understood. So I'm going to build, yet again, some more Agrahans. Grit, did we get the thing out of you? Are we done? No, you still have it. Dr. Paul, could you work here, please? And also, just in case, I'm going to drop a safety save, just in case this gets all messed up. Just do that. Hopefully this is a no-fail one. I mean, we're just removing something. How hard could this possibly be to rip off somebody's epidermis and leave the rest of them intact? It can't be that hard. I could probably bang that out. Give me half a sec. Okay, and then we'll get 2 Agrahans. How much more? I should have room for 3 more. So, yeah, there we go. We got it. And I still have the gland. Good. Excellent. Now, put in the vac gland, whatever that was, the vac skin gland. Put that in. Dr. Paul, are you still up? Could you actually go bang that one out? I know, I should have had you do both of them at once. Hang on, I need a quick safety save here, because we don't lose colonists to dice rolls. All right, and yeah, go let me know if that works out. Okay, and then, when I've got the Agrahans, they can get on the Psychoid and the heal route. That will work. Buzzkill, there's plenty more lists. You've been around here for a while, but not as long as some. There's lists you are not on, I assure you. You just wait. We'll get you on all of them. Oh, we don't even worry about that. Like the upper part of the skin, kind of need that to keep all the things together. Yeah, we're just ripping that off and then putting slightly different things in there. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, there you go, Grit. So now, You can kind of survive in space without a hat. Great. So we can get some things made here. So no, that's a potato, Dave. Get the agri-hands going. We actually get 2 of those. What are those things called? Subcore? Who's what's it? How many of those do I have? No, that's Sabu. That's a different word. I've got 2. 3. Okay, so I've got 1 and then 2 down here. Okay, I got 3 total. Great, that's all I need. And actually, while I just happen to be looking at it, just go get those strawberries. So what else do I think I'd want? A lifter would be good in space because they'd move stuff around. Hold that thought. Maybe we'll get some more. I could make a Militor. I mean, Militors are largely useless, but it could accompany the Tube Babies. It'd be like a Saturday morning cartoon show. Militor and the Tube Babies. I would so watch that show. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Why is nobody making these things? Why is no one saying that my ideas are literally the best thing ever? You telling me you wouldn't watch Militor and the Tube Babies? And they'd be like fighting crime and stuff. It'd be kind of like Scooby-Doo, except with a robot and a bunch of effective clones. I mean, they're not clones, they're all slightly different, but they'd basically be clones. They'd all be around the same age, which is perfect for a Saturday morning show. Okay? You don't want a big age gap there, it gets weird. So, Militor and the Tube Babies is my idea, first of all, okay? I've written it down and I've time-stamped it. Okay, so if you think you're ripping that off, think again, okay? Because I got proof. And then I'll mail that to myself or something and leave it unopened until the legal issues come. So Militor and the Tube Babies is my idea, and it's wonderful. Also, we're going to kill a bunch of raccoons, because nobody needs those. Barky the Sea Lion's going out doing things. It's all fantastic. Hey, Grit, I know we just ripped your skin off and then put it back on slightly differently, but could you go work at the mech gestator, please? Because, mech gestator. Now I'm rethinking my idea that the Tube Babies are accompanied by a bunch of bots. I could summon the Diablos threat. I mean, it's not actually that big a threat. It's just a walking flamethrower. And that would get me access to better stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh, really? With the gray flesh again? I thought we did this game. Okay, somebody's infected. Dr. Paul, could you go examine the gray flesh? Great, somebody's got a metal horror in them. Oh, neat. That's exactly what I need right now. I should probably put a light in here, because nobody can see anything. So just put a lamp over here. A little dark. Okay, Agrihan number 1 is on the way. On the way. Yeah, Martin's got it. See, Martin's thinking legally. Okay? The stream itself is evidence. All right? It's the internet. This stuff never dies. Okay? So this will be here forever. So if anyone steals my idea for Militor and the Tube Babies for a Saturday morning cartoon, do they still do Saturday morning cartoons? I haven't watched TV on a Saturday morning. I can't even tell you the last time. We don't even have cable anymore. Mrs. Dave and I cut the cable. We just do streaming stuff now. So is Saturday morning cartoons still a thing? I tell you what, when I was young, that was the thing. You didn't do anything else on Saturday except watch cartoons. Are those real anymore? Do people still do Saturday morning cartoons? Because Militor and the Tube Babies is a top choice for that. It's okay, Buzzkill. I mean, you're saying well played, RimWorld. Honestly, this is kind of a cheap shot across the bow. This is a nuisance. Yeah, sure, a metal horror is eventually going to burst out of one of my colonists, or several of them. But, we can deal with that. Where's the Imperial Trader? Okay, this time, Dave, remember, you have to send the royal person to talk to them. You perpetually forget that. All the time. Yeah. We don't even really have to probe people, Em, as much as I like probing. I mean, hey, look, nobody likes a good probing more than me. But it'll pop out eventually. It's kind of like a baby. Like, sure, you can go in and get it, or you can just wait for it to pop out by itself. I'm pretty sure that's how babies work. Vetroff, you want to go chit-chat to the royals, please? They probably have some decent stuff. I don't know what we're going to sell them, but I bet they got some decent stuff over here. Okay, what can I get rid of? Well, the pandas for a start. They want to sell me a guinea pig. I'm not into that. Oh, it's a thing of the past. That's unfortunate. That was always a good time. Okay, package of survival meals, components they have, and advanced components they have. I'd love to find something to actually sell them. That would be super. I can sell them like a bit of this, not a lot, because I need that to make go juice. I could sell them the steel, and then there's stuff on the map. Oh, hang on, uranium. There we go. That's why I get the uranium. It's to sell it. How about 300 uranium? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. What else could I get off of you? Or more importantly, what could I sell you? You'll take all of my books. Yeah, purple maps. That's fun. I'm not going to sell the tough skin gland. I want to give that to somebody. I could sell you wood and sell it back. There we go. Or rather, get it back. I can chop down wood. Wood can happen. Do you have any good armor? I'd be willing to take some decent armor off of you. You've got a vac suit. You've got a marine armor, normal. I mean, it's okay. It's not fantastic. We've made a couple more sculptures somewhere. Okay, so for 2387, what can I get for that? And actually, that recon armor is bunk. But it's actually not worth much. I'd rather save it and give it to somebody even though it's bunk and all I'll deal with is like tattered clothing. Okay, so you had regular components at 7. Okay, and then I'll take these. And actually, you still owe me some change. So what else can I get off of you? You don't have any plasteel. I could just sell you less uranium, but I'm going to see if I can get something else off of you. Do you have any hardcore narcotics? No, you've got glitter world medicine. Do you have regular medicine? Not really. How much for that? Okay, $5.59 back to me, and I get 12 glitter world medicine. I'm a little low on medicine. So, sure, I'm going to take that. And we got up a little bit of rep with them. That's cool. That's good. Hang on, there's a Wolverine problem. I think the Royals annoyed a Wolverine, as they do. Ask that Charles guy. He's always annoying Wolverines. Whatever the problem is, they seem to have dealt with it. Yeah, I can't find a Wolverine anywhere. So I'm going to assume that they kind of dealt with that problem by themselves. Great. Good. Everything worked out great. Did we even get that uranium yet? Because that might be pending uranium. No, I think we did. There it is down there. Yeah, I think we got that. Okay, back to work. Back to work. How soon till my mech is coming out? 1.6. And how's the first 2 babies? 0.3 days. All right. Mo, Larry, and Curly here, my 3 embryos, are doing great. Doing absolutely great. With all those components I got in, I'm more willing to do an age reversal for somebody. And, oh, I got to get more wood because I just sold them all my wood. So go ahead and chop down whatever. Just a whole bunch of trees. That'll be fine. All right. That was a good trade. I liked that trade. That was fun. And I made a little bit of money off of that. And I'm well stocked in components now. I probably have we even taken these in? Yeah, we have. All right, so 94 on that. 14 on advanced components, which is not nothing. Oh, the recharger is full. That's right, I have to start polluting the area. How could I be so silly and forget that? Okay, so 1 zone, please. Because this is just what I do. Map to map. You can have not chunks, okay, and not our corpses. You can put any other corpses up there. So no colonist corpses. Everything else can go. Oh, hang on. We got the joy wire. Oh, I've already lost it. Where did we put it? I got a date with Jefferson here. Joy wire, please. There we go. One of those. Thank you. Jefferson, fun thing. Fun. You're going to love this. You actually will. You're literally going to love this. I'm going to hardwire your brain to love this. You need a joy wire. What else got shot off, by the way? One of your fingers? Okay. I mean, I'll think about that. You know what? Oh, hang on. I'm going to come back to you, Jefferson. My first 2 babies out. Hang on. What do we got here? Healthy vat birth. Fantastic. Sure. That's Azumi and Igor's. Baby Apicos. Yeah, it's probably going to be baby 1. It's probably going to be baby 1. Yeah. So, how does this go? Is it first name, then last name? So... I've never remember how to do this. You can just be baby 1. Baby 1. No, not that. Actually, I like the capital letters. That way I can keep track of them. There we go. So, baby 1, perfect. Perfect. I'm not going to get attached to you, kid. Put the kid back in the tube. Thank you. Where's baby one? Baby one? Baby one, where are you? Okay, no, baby one doesn't need a bed. I assure you. Could we put, could we put baby one in here? There we go. Baby one. Must have been in transit. Yeah, put the kid back in there. And then baby two, and then baby three. This is all going to work out. This is all great. What? Oh, the joy wire. Yeah, Jefferson, come back to me, kid. I'm gonna double up on you, Jefferson. So, first of all, what medicine do I say you can have? Yeah, you can have the good medicine. That's for the best. So I'm gonna give you the joy wire and fun, the tough skin gland. It's got a little blood and gristle on it, but it'll be fine. So if you could, oh, you're already there. Fantastic. Dr. Paul, could you go deal with that, please? And then also, you know, safety save, because we don't lose colonists to dice rolls. There we go. Baby one is my new favorite. Baby one will be everybody's favorite soon enough, right up until baby one is dead. I don't even care. There we go. Baby one's in the tube. Baby one back in the tube. Just going to keep cycling them in and out. It'll be the baby number army. With maybe a bot. Oh, hang on. A defoliator ship. That's actually bad. Okay, where is it? Over here? Oh, yeah, that's super on fire. Yeah, wow, you got a lot of fire going on there. Hey, Vetroff, do you have any permissions available right now? Trooper Squad. That'll kind of get the job done. All right, we'll deal with that in the fullness of time. I don't need to deal with that immediately. We will. We absolutely will. But, I gotta deal with Jefferson first. Some better names, because that's diabolical. We have done baby before. You're not wrong. Would it help if I said, M, how do you feel about Mech Fodder 1? Mech Fodder's got a nice ring to it, right? Mech Fodder. It sounds fun. Yeah, Mech Fodder. 1, 2, 3. No, M's not wrong. We've done Baby Who is Named Baby, who's the greatest thing I've ever created to date. To date, I'm sure I will come up with something better. But Baby Who is Named Baby was amazing. How about, do you like Mech Fodder? How about Mech Fodder? And Buzzkill's got the right idea. Don't name your food. It's not going to end well. That put the fires out, which is neat. How about we get an idea of where this is? How about we started building a vague idea of like sandbags or something? Just do out of steel will be fine. So how about we did steel barricade right there. And then hopefully that's not going to alarm them in any way. It shouldn't. I don't think that's going to bum them out at all. You don't have any sort of like detection radius, do you? Should I be aware of that? Nah, you're fine. You're totally fine, kid. And nickname Mech. Hang on. Oh, the Agrahan's done. That's cool. Come here, baby. Select baby. Yeah, I want to select the baby. There we go. So we can, let's see. We're going to rename you Mech Fodder. There we go. Just Mech Fodder. And I'll think of something else later. I'm sure. I have no doubt of that. No doubt of that. This is going to be, I don't know, like the Panda thing, or like Panda 1, Panda 2. It's very exciting. I'm a horrible human being. However, this is what I need. I need effectively disposable heroes. And they will be remembered. We'll put up a plaque or something, you know, in honor of the Mech Fodder children. They're basically family, even though they may have come from different mothers and fathers, and I didn't really pay much attention. I just sort of mixed and matched. They may have come from different family members, but they're really brother and sister. I have no idea what their genders are, and I'm not really inclined to care. They're all just Mech Fodder. Oh, just when you think you found lines you won't cross in RimWorld, you find one. Like, I'm right over this one. I'm jumping right over this line. Oh, speaking of which, make sure we're killing lots of animals. Oh, look at that. 2 deer just popped in. Not for long. They're technically ibexes, but close enough. Close enough. Can we act like we like them? You can get attached to them as much as you want, Em. I don't recommend it. I really don't recommend that. Because terrible, awful things are going to happen to them. Hey, Jefferson's up. Jefferson, how freaking happy are you right now? Look at how happy you are. Look at you. Oh, innocent animal killed. Who cares? You're plus 30. You're plus 30, man. I think without actually adding all of this up, I think almost all of the negatives actually equal that plus 30. I've done wonderful things to you, Jefferson. You're welcome. By the way, you're welcome. Did we get the Agrahand out yet? Grit, before we go annoy the mechs, could you just go deal with that, please? Just go deal with that area. Igor, maybe don't get too close to that. Just saying. Wow, we're taking a lot of time cleaning things. Funsies. So when this is out... Oh, we already got it out. Great. Build another one. Yeah, you should be building that at some point in time. Okay, we need a kind of a vague combat team here. So, Igor, you can sit this one out because you jump at things, which is actually really good. Igor, I take it back. You come down here. I might need you to jump at things. Yep, come on in here. I got to check on the whole how much blood do we have in the bank. Because I didn't really think Igor was going to be necessary for this much longer. I see a couple of things in there. I'm not confident there's a lot. Okay, is everyone lined up? Neat. Okay, cool. So everybody except Igor basically fire at the ship. Actually, fire at the mechs. And then Vetroff, why don't you call in the... Oh, I have a free aerodrome strike? Really? Oh, okay, hang on. Never mind, go over here and then come back here. Like that. Oh, that's much easier. Or hopefully it'll be easier. Excuse me, one sec. All right. Get me... Actually, the aerodrome strike might be better used somewhere else. Okay, go back to plan A when we're shooting things. I like that plan. That was a fun plan. So shoot that mech. And then... Oh, wait. I thought we were in pause mode. Vetroff, call in a trooper squad. Boom, right there. Okay, just put that in right there. We haven't actually hit them, which is very funny. Wow, that's a lot of lasers. Boy, that sure is a lot of lasers. Igor, you remember how I said you jump at things? Could you jump at that thing? Yeah, go over there, and then, yeah, boom, get right in there. Melee attack that thing, boom. And do your thing where you, like, shove your spine in them or something. Yeah, because they're kind of useless at short range. Okay, and just watch out for the fire, though, also. Because they do set people on fire. Everybody's on fire now. Good thing it's raining. Okay. Are you done? Yeah, you're dead. Okay. So, what else is going on around here? Why don't you long jump over here and deal with Captain Laserface. There you go. Igor, you're doing great work right now. We're loving everything you're doing. How about you do this, and then also, like, stab a bunch. Wow, the royals are useless. Literally, they can't hit the broadside of a barn. I believe we're done. I believe we are broadly done. Everyone kind of come over here. Briefly. Igor? You can go off duty, Igor. Just go do your jam. Does anyone need, like, immediate medical attention while I remember the fact that vampires can do the whole coagulating thing? So, no immediate danger, and no immediate danger. We are fine. Okay, neat. Igor, you're off duty. Let's try to do this in a way where we don't shoot the royals, just as a funsies. Hey, Krydo here, can you like move? Because we're gonna open fire on this thing, and you know, friendly fire. We're kind of known for it, actually. Okay, don't move. That's not my problem. Yeah, you just do your thing. This is gonna explode, you know, kid. This is gonna explode. You know what? I'm actually kind of worried about this. Now go over here, guys. Go over here. Everybody go over here. Stop with the lasers. I am concerned if this blows up next to this guy, it's going to cause a problem with the royals. They're going to be like, oh, you blew up one of our people. I can deal with the defoliator ship later. It's not going to defoliate me right away. So we're going to back burner that until they leave, or at least they're out of the area. That would be such a RimWorld thing. Is like it explodes next to that dude, and then the royals are like, wait a minute, you blew up one of our people. We don't like you anymore. You're no longer a member of the royal family, and we're coming to kill you. That just seems like a RimWorld thing. So we'll sit on that. I'm in no hurry with the defoliator ship. Oh, and also we could deconstruct all of this. We don't need that anymore. So deconstruct all of that. Thank you. Okay, back to work. That went very, very well. Very well. Hey, how soon can you till you can do the other one, the really good one, the Cataphract squad? Oh, excuse me, the Janissary squad. About a game month, a couple of game seasons. You're breaking that down. Cool. Are you guys leaving? Yeah, it's just you're kind of just hanging out here, next to the thing that I'd like to explode. I'm just saying, man. I kind of need to blow that up. Not today, but I do need to do it in the future. How's embryo number 2 doing? 1.3 days. Fantastic. Grit, could you work on the next Agrahand, please? Hurley, welcome, welcome, welcome. How did the raid from last Friday go? If by raid you mean assaulting the mech hive, we have made a very smart, some might say genius, tactical retreat. What we're doing is we're going to circle back to the mech hive. We're going to put a pin in it, and we're going to circle back to the mech hive. Because I need to put some elements in place. And the first one of those, Hurley, which you'll be very excited about, clone army. Okay? So I've spent most of this stream genetically harvesting my colonists and creating tube babies, who will be my front line when we revisit the mech hive, when we circle back to it. They will be armed with explosives and charging in head first. That's what I'm creating right now. We were just saying, Hurley, and by we I mean me, we were just saying, Hurley, that, you think there's lines that you won't cross in RimWorld, and then you jump right over them. I'm going to create a clone army of people. These are people. These are human beings with emotions and thoughts and goals, admiration, ambitions, aspirations, and I'm going to effectively strap bombs to them and send them running at the mech hive, while more important people do other things. That's really it. See, Hurley gets it. Hurley gets this. All right, I need to synergize. We're going to put a pin in it and circle back to it after we do a little whiteboarding and blue skying. Okay? So, what I'm doing here, clone army, strapped with explosives, running headfirst into the mech hive, while the smarter and more important people do other things. You see, other things. This is synergy all day. This is the best kind of synergy because people die. Are you guys leaving? Did your dude leave? Okay, your dude finally left. All right. So we can go blow that thing up next time. Or tomorrow or whatever. We'll let people get a little bit of a nap. Izumi, have you been treated? Not as such, actually. Dr. Paul, could you go deal with Izumi? I'm even fine if you use the good medicine. That's okay. Any medicine will be fine. I'd actually almost prefer it. Get Izumi back up and running soon. And Missy, have you been treated? Not really. Not really. Okay, well, you seem to have shaken it off. Good for you, kid. Good for you. Hey, Jefferson. Feeling great, right? Feeling fantastic. Look at how happy you are. I can kill animals all day now. Jefferson ain't gonna say a peep. Like, yeah, whatever. Hauling in another dead ibex? That's cool. Yeah. You don't got any people for me to eat, do you? No? Okay. That's cool, too. I'm just moving a little slower, that's all. I love joy wires. Joy wires are the secret to everything. Joy wires and a few mastodons, and you can win RimWorld. Let's get I don't really need many people. Can we just get a brief team down here, please? I don't need a lot. Just a couple of people to start shooting things with lasers. I may go off laser. I know. You're like, nah. Okay, Dave's not going off laser. Dave loves lasers. He's all about lasers. I feel the lasers take a long, long time to charge up. I might favor more things like LMGs and SMGs. Really rapid fire things, because I feel look at how long it takes to get the lasers going here compared to the SMG or the LMG, whatever it is. Grit's starting fires again. That's fine, it's raining. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't really care about that. I'll take out the defoliator ship momentarily. There we go. And you guys can go off duty. Well done, team. Excellent job. And there's even an advanced component in there. Awesome. I'll take that and a bunch of this. This is going great. I'm just having a great day here. Okay, where are we at here? Clone Army is well underway. I don't think anyone can say that I have not achieved my goal of beginning the building of my clone army. I've got a plan for it, Hurley. I mean, I've got a plan for its untimely demise, but largely I'm going to cycle through 3 of them and then do 3 more. So embryo to baby, baby in the tube, baby until it's 13. Like, how old is it now? Yes, I know we're starting fires. Oh, that's the explodey room? Guys, that's the explodey room. Okay, the fire foam popper went off, though. It's just that this is about to, yeah, repair the battery, like, right now. Yeah, that's the explodey room. We don't set fire to that one. Okay, we don't set fire to that one. Wow. Putting that fire foam popper down there is probably the smartest thing I've done in my adult life. I can't believe that actually worked. That would have blown off the entire back of the ship. This is the most explosive area on the planet. Wow, fire foam. Who knew, huh? What was the point of that? Two babies, definitely. So, I'm going to keep cycling them through, and I wanted to check in on you. How old are you now? 2 quadrums. Look at this. The kid's half a year old already. Half a year old already. Are charge rifles better than lasers? We may poke at that tomorrow. We kind of did a little bit of that last week, trying to figure out what weapons are actually better than others. There isn't, like, a massive difference. I'm going to be relying primarily on, well, the mech fodder twins, triplets at the moment, and then bombs, strapping explosives to them and sending them in head first. Yes, I know there's an eclipse. Igor, did you get exploded? Was that your problem there? No, these are all things you did to yourself by sleeping in the freezer. That's on you. Rhodey, how are you doing? Okay, you got a couple of burns, but you're wicked happy about it, and you're going to heal it off really quickly. And then Azumi, goodness, I've done a lot of things to you, kid. You'll be fine. You got a coagulator. You'll be fine. At least you're not going to bleed to death. I was going to check in on the whole hemogen issue. I see a little bit of it down there, but that ain't much. That is not a lot of... Yeah, I've got 2 things of hemogen left. 1 tactful prisoner. What do you got? What do you got here? Okay, so you want me to hold a prisoner for 5 days. Sick with blood rot. Yeah, I can kind of work with that. For 5 honor. Or 16 goodwill. The 16 goodwill is not bad. I mean, we're already allies. Yeah, you know, I'll take the honor. This is an easy one. And no, we can't take the prisoner for ourselves. That will be very bad. So yeah, Vetrov, you can do that. Sherbert's here. Where's Sherbet? Coming in hot here. Okay, Missy, go get Sherbet. Thank you. It's unwaveringly loyal anyway. That would be kind of a pain to get Sherbet on our side. And we won't do that anyway because that will really, really annoy the Empire. Thank you, Em. Thank you. Okay, so Sherbet's in. Cool. 5 days. That shouldn't be a big problem at all. Just make sure somebody's on number 1 wardening. Yeah, Vetrov's on it. Okay, Vetrov's in there. So, and Dr. Paul will deal with any medical issues that pop up. I think I've done a good day's work. I think I've done an amazing day's work. The clone army is in play. Okay, it is extant. It exists. I got power going. We did the defoliator ship. I've had a phenomenal day here. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I'm going to let you guys get on with far more important things to do with the rest of your day than this nonsense. And we will pick this up again tomorrow and see what tomorrow brings. Guys, thank you so very, very much for allowing me to do this publicly for you. I really should have been stopped years ago, especially now that I've started a clone army. But guys, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, and goodbye.